we just start, right? So, I guess quick overview of the build for the YouTubes. Going to be using a melee basic attack build on the staff. So this is not anything that is particularly boosted by any particular aspect. It's just, I think the staff attack is like pretty good. It covers a wide area in front of you. Has a pretty decent combo. And deals a lot of damage. Oh, Matt G10 is first. That's a YouTube video comment, sir. So, because of that, we're going to be using Huntress to build it up and taking the Vow of Panic.
Nothing of worth without struggle.
For a little bit more fear. That's going to mean that we're starting at 0 mana. We're going to be taking the Vivid Sea and going for Poseidon here. Poseidon will get amped up by the Furies. Thank you, Faith. I did get a haircut. And I think that's all that I need to think about. The goal is to go Poseidon plus Aphrodite plus Demeter. Get Hearty Appetite. I guess I'll talk a little bit about this. The goal is to get Hearty Appetite, which deals more damage per one health you have, and then just get as much life as possible using double up Life Affirmation and Plentiful Forage. Put all that stuff together, we get more health, and that health will scale up the damage not just of our attacks, but also of the Poseidon waves. And we're just going to deal a bunch of damage with Poseidon waves and scale them up that way, while also getting a ton of health, and hopefully reducing the damage that Kronos does to us. Weak. And maybe Knucklebones as well. We'll see if we can even get there. I think this build is going to have a really hard time dealing damage, and might have a hard time getting out of Erebus and Oceanus without dying as a result. But let's see how it goes.
Here we go.
Hammer. One of the reasons I want to take this build and try it is that you get a lot of offers. That you get offered a lot of hammers that really improve your attack. 2 of them are right here. Marauder Wallop is a 50% faster attack, which is really good. Cannot use your Mega Attack. That's okay, we don't intend to ever use our Mega Attack. I do believe that Double Wallop is going to be more damage for us, though, so taking it early on is obviously going to be very good for what we're trying to do. So I will go ahead and take Double Wallop here.
My silver shines.
Not bad for the first room. Keep going. Okay, that was pretty good for 4 big enemies. Want to get out of the way of our enemies attacking us. We can kind of stun lock the unarmored enemies this way. You can see, don't even have a boon yet, but we're doing pretty good here. We get offered Poseidon. Wow. Did not mean to take that, obviously. Important with the ranged enemies that you kind of close on them really quickly, get them locked in your cast, so you can stay on top of them and deal a bunch of damage that way. The cast also amps your damage, obviously, so it's pretty good. Yeah, okay, 3 runes in, it's taking us about a minute. That's not too bad.
The deeper you go, the fiercer the pressure. It's almost like you're in too deep yourself.
Thanks, Poseidon. We're going to rarefy Wave Strike here, and now... I don't know how this works with double hit, actually. I guess we're going to have to find out. But this is a big flat damage increase onto our attack, which we're pretty excited about. Okay, a fast room, but a costly one. We probably took a little bit too much damage there. Happy to see Demeter here. Demeter is one of the gods that goes into the build. we'll be looking for Plentiful Forage from Demeter, but we also might just be looking for Arctic Ring. As you can see, we did a lot of damage there. That was a tanky enemy with armor, and we did just fine. I don't know why I put that cast over there, but we did. Oh well. Key is while you're queuing up a combo, you kind of have to watch out and make sure you don't get smacked from off screen. But I think this is going to be another really fast room for us, and it is.
So Poseidon has again availed himself to you. Well, good.
Please do not freeze his oceans. Okay, I think I'm going to take Plentiful Forage over Arctic Ring here. Plentiful Forage is a required piece of the puzzle here in order to get Hearty Appetite, and it's a really good setup for us. I will be doing pencil meta for this Cold Shed, but not... I need to write it down. I just came up with the build like maybe half an hour ago, so I have to put the stuff in there later. Tranquil Gain we're not interested in, obviously. Arctic Ring would normally be very good. It's just unfortunately up against Plentiful Forage. I don't really want to reroll because I'm pretty happy to take Plentiful Forage. I will need one status from Demeter, but it's pretty easy to get one. Frigid Sprint is going to be looking pretty good for us here. I'd like to get Slippery Slope from Poseidon to be the other status, but it could also be something else from Aphrodite to give me weak as well, so could be any, we'll see. In the meantime, Plentiful Forage, we would have liked to have gotten this upgraded, but it's going to be good enough now. This is part of our max HP scaling, so we'll do that.
I see.
And now I have to remember, as a player now, to pick up the stuff with the spade and plants on the ground, because that is now max HP that I'm giving up. So let's keep track of how much max HP I end up losing. I'm actually fine to take a store here. It's fast, and I have money for a boon. See, there's one. Let's take it. Perfect. We get some max life that way. We don't want mana here, and we don't want health. We will take another boon from Demeter. Gale Force is totally fine here. A special boon would also be okay for later in the run, but now Gale Force is totally... That's going to be extra damage on our cast, also slowing enemies and projectiles in our cast, which is good. It also is going to help us trigger Origination, which comes up if we have 2 curses. So pretty happy to take Demeter there. Hera has been offered as the 3rd god. We're not interested in Hera. We do want to fight a mini-boss here, though, so we will re-roll.
No.
Poseidon is totally fine. Let's go Poseidon. It is a Shadow Spiller. Dodge around the attack. And that was a really fast Shadow Spiller. Not like the fastest I've ever done, but that was very fast. Which is encouraging. We want to see, obviously, the Shadow Spiller go down pretty quick. So this is normally considered like the halfway point of the of Erebus. You can't get Winter Harvest anymore if you forsake the special. I think that's okay. I'm not really interested in Winter Harvest. Just Hearty Appetite. I am going to grab... Oh! Happy birthday. Thanks, Matt Gia10, for the sub. My most ardent supporter. Matt is working on I think will be a very, very cool game that one day comes out. And we'll see... hopefully see it soon, in the near future. In the meantime, I'm pretty happy to get rid of both of these Poseidon boons. Geyser Ring is not we're not interested in Geyser Ring. It's not my birthday. It's not my birthday until the end of the month. I don't know why he said happy birthday. He's just a very funny guy. Both of these require me to use mana, and I don't have any mana, so I'm very happy to get rid of them. Slippery Slope also means I now have Origination turned on anything inside my cast. So that's pretty good. Boom. I don't think I missed any plants. Let's go.
How about a friendly wager?
Oh, Nemesis is really good to see here.
How did you get here already? Anyway, it's your gold against...
Your gold against mine.
Let's get started.
Vengeance.
The main concern with this room is we don't want to take damage if we can avoid it. We obviously want to win, but the timer does not tick down while we do this. So the primary concern is not dying, and oh my lord, we do damage. Man. I don't know. Poseidon seems a little strong. I'm just saying. We'll see if this continues. Obviously, flat damage is better early on in the game. We're taking damage because I'm talking. Kind of being a dumbass. That's okay. If you hit Nemesis during this dialogue, she, like, tries to start fights with you. I think it's really funny. I think she should hit you. Okay. That.
Fair is fair.
Thank you. Fair is fair. That's a fish. I do not want fish. I care not for fish. I guess Nemesis is just going to take a door. It doesn't really matter which way I go. A little bit tricky room. The armored enemies are a little tough to not take damage on. You kind of want something to be in front of these guys because they have range on me. Oh, God. This is... wow. That's a lot of damage early on. Good stuff. Let's bring all our enemies in here. Kind of aggro them into us. Okay. Turn this on. Let's get rid of this guy, because he's armored. Good. A couple enemies dropping here. Oh. Okay, one thing you have to watch out for with this build is if the Poseidon wave pushes the enemy away from you, it doesn't stun them necessarily, so sometimes you get hit really hard. Okay, there's that. Let's grab this.
Come on up.
5 max life. Maybe we can get something that'll help me here. Does this build like Passion Dash? I think this build takes Passion Dash, yeah. I think it's fine. Obviously we'd like something a little bit faster than Preserved Hope here. I'm wondering if it is worth it to go to a Chaos Gate. What would I want from Chaos Gate? I would want attack damage. I would want in elements for water fitness, although I shouldn't have any problems at all hitting water fitness. You restore max HP. Like, max HP is kind of what would be perfect. But I think compared to other builds, this build actually doesn't really like that much to go to Chaos, but I think it is very fast. The problem is that if I go to Chaos and buy the health, I will not have enough money for a boon, I think, right? Because it's 180. Let me grab my calculator real quick here. 418 minus, I believe it's 180 or so. Yeah, that's not enough for me to get a boon from Charon. So I'd have to skip Charon. But I might be forced into Charon if I go to this gate at this location. I'm at location 10. I believe location 12 is Charon or a free boon. So, I'm going to just take Ixion, and I'm not going to take the Preserved Hope. Max HP build. Obviously, we prefer to get doubled up first, but we were offered what we were offered. Yeah, the big thing I have to keep an eye out here for is the projectiles. Because Poseidon does not stun things, it just pushes them away, so... And that is not something that I actually have a ton of experience in. Oh my god, there's a lot of damage. I'm not even quite sure on the range yet. Oh, there's two things. What's down here?
Something there.
Thank you. I'll take the 5 max life. Yeah, so this is a store which I can go to. This is Demeter, so you could get Course Grit if you high rolled Chaos. I think it's very hard. I'd have to change my third god
To chaos.
for Course Grit. And maybe I would do that.
So quiet.
Take comfort in the darkness.
These are all pretty bad. This is probably going to kill me on a weapon I'm unfamiliar with. 5 encounters of it will probably kill me at least once. Going to reroll once at
Fates
Chaos
won't
here.
mind.
Before encounters, you take plus 22% damage. Afterwards, gain max HP. This is good enough. Try not to get hit. I have enough for a boon here, which means I can save a reroll. Am I that interested in saving rerolls? No, I'm going to reroll
Not
this.
this.
A Palm of Power is just fine. Inferno Bombs and Oceanus on Poseidon weapon is probably just absolutely, like, you're destroyed, right? So now I'm trying to think of whether or not I want Plentiful Forage or Wave Strike. I think Wave Strike must be better. It's like power. Because of how percent damage amplifications work in this game, upgrading Wave Strike I think is particularly good because it's sort of like increasing the base power, and then percent damage modifiers increase your percent damage. I also didn't check if there was any spawns in Chaos there. I don't think there was, though. Okay, 2 minutes and 37 seconds is a lot of time to beat Hecate. I say I don't know the range, but this looks good. Triple divide. Oh, I got the right one, but I got hit, so not a good trade-off. Okay.
Arise again, sisters.
Notice sometimes double strike doesn't actually double strike. How did she do that? Uh-oh, hey Freenos. Thank you. Freenos has been so kind to me lately. Gotta say, big fan.
Aid me.
Nice. I deal a lot of damage. Big piece of advice if you're ever fighting Hecate, I'm 95% of the time I get it right, and I just target the one that is physically farthest away from me. I find a lot of the other tells that people have mentioned, like the audio cue, for some reason doesn't work for me, even though I have earbuds in. And also, she starts a little bit faster, but not all 3 Hecates aren't often on screen, and even then, when you fight her at Vow of Fury 2, it's too fast for me to personally be able to track it, so.
Out of Erebus.
First of all, let's check and see if there's any consumables. No. I'm going to go ahead and take the heal here, and we will go ahead and find Aphrodite. Okay, let's watch my health. I'm going to do a science here. Definitely taking Hydrolite, but I'm also, I think, going to take Gaia's Gift. Right? 113, 170. It did work. Okay. So I did not know that that worked. Now I know it does.
Farewell, Erebus.
Hey, and 5 more max HP. Why not?
That song again.
Roll away from magic. Do not need this under any circumstances. I'll take a palm. Let's go. It's very fortunate that we didn't spawn on top of those guys. We kind of spawned next to them. Hardest thing to do with this build is as you push enemies away, you kind of need to keep track of what they're doing so you don't get hit by projectiles. I will go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and take Plentiful Forage here because I wasn't offered Wave Strike. And I immediately get the benefit of 3 more max life from that. I think even more because I think I just hit it twice. I'm kind of tempted to unlock this because it could be... I believe this could be either Charon or Narcissus. I don't know that to be true, though. I have 8 minutes? I don't want to find out. Oceanus is really fast. I'm going to unseal this.
Why not?
Yeah, that was pretty fast, and I don't get rewarded. But I don't actually know that, so I'll need to check with, maybe check with Ishakalette on the wiki that she's building. Get moving, don't get caught out by the projectiles. Good. Oh, the boulder is a bit of a problem, but we should be okay.
Those spots again.
I'm actually... Oh, ouch. The boulder got pushed by the... Yeah, that was really unfortunate. The boulder kind of got pushed there by, The boulder got pushed there by the water spout, and that hit me for massive damage. I'll take a store here. I have enough to afford a boon. I will take a boon of Hermes, I think, yeah?
Here's the gold.
Why Mel Staff on a Poseidon spam build, or did it just turn out that way? I am running Mel Staff on a Poseidon build, Suave Slav, because I think Momus is lame, and I don't want to run it on a special build. And I also just wanted to try and see how far I could go with just the regular Mel attack. Just the regular attack on the staff. So this could be any staff, except for Circe. I think Circe is not good for this because it will regenerate your mana and turn off Huntress. Okay. I think Greater Evasion is going to be better for me than Swift Strike. Swift Strike is obviously good to make my attack come out faster, but I think a Greater Evasion giving me 15% dodge chance scales up really nicely with my already pretty high max health, so I'm going to take Greater Evasion. And I will also take Aphrodite. What a surprise! It's that guy. Okay, not bad. The main thing, I'm just trying to not get hit here. Where is he? There he is. Kind of bob and weave out of his charge attack thing. I probably shouldn't have taken that 11 there, but that's okay. I've got some max health to work with.
For simple prey.
It can be pleasant crawling through the underworld's underbelly night after night.
An epic life affirmation is honestly kind of incredible for this build. I'm gonna go ahead and rarefy that to legendary and take it. So,
Very well.
and then I'm gonna take that heart because now it's 1.5 times as good. So the interesting thing about this build is that if I can get to Party Appetite, which I've now unlocked because I've taken the boons, correct boons from both Demeter and Aphrodite. Oh, I'm gonna shut up for a sec. This room is actually kind of crazy. I don't know. The whole zoo is here. And I can take a lot of damage here if I'm not careful, and even if I am careful, I can honestly still take a ton of damage. But it looks like we're doing okay. Holy smokes, this is a lot of enemies. Nice, okay.
Let that be a lesson.
Okay, 273, and then this should be like +8, which I think was actually more, right? It was actually No, it's plus 8. Okay. That doesn't scale with life affirmation, I guess. Anyways, like I was saying, the build scales up by getting a lot of max HP and then taking Hearty Appetite. So it scales defensively and offensively.
Fountain chamber.
Here we go. Plus 1 max life. 230 max life. We're doing okay. Pretty fortunate fountain there. Oh, and we got Artemis. Okay, yeah, this is good. We're definitely off to a good start here. Main thing with the Artemis room is try not to take too much damage. Again, like with Nemesis earlier, the timer freezes. And because the timer freezes, we actually are in no rush to kill the enemies. The in-game timer also freezes. So, pretty happy with that. So I'm mostly just going to use Poseidon and, nice. Yeah, oof is right. Okay. 2 crabs means I kind of have to keep moving. Not get lazy. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit lazy here, but thankfully we've got lots of max HP to help us out. Okay. Lasers means we have to be even more diligent. Yeah, too much damage there.
The hunter's mark again.
Oh, ow. The traps too, yeah. Okay. Could definitely be playing this a little bit better. Pretty sloppy, to be honest. There is, like, tech for the staff, where you can chain your attacks in such a way that you don't do the,
Good evening.
May your aim ever be true.
the, third hit of the combo, and you kind of want that, but... Ooh. Pressure points or support fire? I think support fire is going to be a little bit stronger here. I think 10 flat on every attack that I deal is probably going to be better than 3% crit chance. Because I deal damage in such small bursts. I think... It's not right. I'm going to take support fire. I'm just going to trust my gut with this one.
My strength is yours.
Let's do this again sometime.
I will take a life essence. Keep my health up. And it looks like I'm going to Demeter, which will honestly give me a pretty good shot at, Hearty Appetite. Let's find out.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Nope. I don't mind Rare Crop. Oh, Rare Crop could hit Life Affirmation pretty regularly here. And then it's pretty bad. Rigid Sprint actually turns on Water Fitness if I get offered Poseidon again. But I'm super likely to get another water somehow in another way. I'll take Frigid Sprint just so I don't get offered other sprints, I guess. Passion Dash would be good, to be honest. 5 rerolls. I'm going to take Rare Crop and just pray that it doesn't hit Life Affirmation. Is that stupid of me? Yeah, it is stupid of me. I'm going to take Frigid Sprint. The other option is I get potentially... Didn't you forsake Passion Dash? I don't remember. This is why I pencil gaming. I need a pencil. Okay, what can I hit? I can hit Plentiful Forage, Greater Evasion, Slippery Slope, Gale Force, or Wave Strike. Yeah, honestly, I should just take this.
Life or death.
Yeah, okay. So my Poseidon waves are bad now, but by the time I get them up to... By the time I get up to Kronos, it should be heroic, which is really good, obviously. That was a pretty sure... Yeah, I think I did forsake Passion Dash, but even still, I think I just got really lucky again. This is a kind of a high roll so far, so hopefully the build can win. Okay, Sirens. The main thing I have to make sure with Sirens is that I don't play like an absolute idiot and take all of my health and damage. Okay, that's 1 resisted. I would like to get Jetty killed pretty quick here. I got pushed in. Ugh. That was pretty good. Oh, it was Roxy, not Jetty. That's why it took me too long to kill her. I got her name wrong. Ow. Gotta watch out for those hits. Good. We have 5 minutes to kill the sirens, so the big thing is just don't take a ton of damage. I am actually just gonna run away here. Still got hit. Okay, one down. Roxy's down. Let's see if we can get Jetty. Nice. Good. Watch out for the balls. Oh, I said watch out for the balls, not run into them. Good. Okay. And let's just run this down real quick. There we go. I suck at fighting Skilla with melee weapons. She's tricky to get upside on when she blocks from behind and has that frontal thing. There's a clip somewhere of me hitting her with the Omega special, or Omega attack, this one. Straight on. And her blocking it twice and then me dying. Very, very funny clip. Okay, I don't think... Like, what are my common boons? The other common boons are Plentiful Forage and Gale Force. I could take the, I could take the fountain here. I don't think I'm gonna do it, though. What I'm gonna do... I'm going to take the hammer.
Now. All right.
I got Shimmering Moonshot. Wow. Skilla with Omega Attack Blades is sick. I love spending 20 mana with Explosive Ambush to be met with a clang and no damage every time. Hey, you know. I could take Chaos Gate here. I'm not really pressed for time. And there aren't that many Chaos boons that are really good for me. I have a couple rerolls, though. I think instead I'm just going to take a Preserved Hope. This could be, like, move or sprint faster. The main thing with the Chaos Gate is I'd be worried about taking a ton of damage, but I can also... Honestly, taking almost 10 minutes to get through Oceanus is not that fast. And I could see this build actually having a really hard time dealing damage to Cerberus, so I think I might just take, like, an attack boon or something from here.
An even trade.
Do that.
I offer you a different path.
So this probably means I don't get to duplicate the hammer. Because oftentimes I will not get offered that. I'll get offered the mini-boss after this. Oh,
To be back.
I guess another reason to go for this is I do get offered that pretty
By the
often.
will of chaos.
For the next encounter, you have minus 22 max HP. Afterward, your attacks deal 21% more damage. That's perfectly fine. Holy moly. I am meant to take Poseidon here. Here we go. I actually don't think I wanted this one for, like, the first time ever. I think this is actually kind of a hard fight. Yeah, because she does the wave. Yeah. And I'm kind of bad at the wave. I'm kind of bad at fighting this boss in general with melee builds. Yeah, there we go. We kind of want her to keep going for the charge. Yeah, that's not good. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, we got the break. Okay.
Crude
Yeah.
sorcery at best.
So that's kind of a preview of how this build definitely struggles into, Oh, this is tough. Crashing Wave sets me up for King Tide. Double Up is very good for my build, obviously. I'm gonna reroll this.
Let's do it.
Okay, I'll take Double Up. Over, yeah. Yeah, I'll take Double Up.
Sure.
And now we should be able to get Crashing Wave from Echo.
Have to press on. Have to press on.
I didn't get offered Crashing Wave. I did, however, get offered Evade, 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 which I think is just as good, maybe even better. Thank you, Echo.
Such a power.
I want to take a hammer. I kind of want to hit reroll on this just to get away from the mana. But then I might reroll the hammer away. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and take this. What do we got?
Melinoe.
On the eye. Yeah, this is a bit of a tough one. Gotta remember to stay on the move with this build now, because enemies start to deal a ton of damage, and a lot of them have ranged projectiles, like these guys. As you can see, just not standing still. I'm actually just gonna moonshot these real quick. Ah, not really. No, not really worth it. But as you can see, I'm not taking too much damage here. Once I get a hold of enemies, I actually hurt pretty good.
Better.
I also just casually gained 86 max health, so that, you know, not bad. You know? Ow. Kind of missed the enemy there.
Grow golden once again.
Hammer. Got this guy. The thing I'm missing is Hearty Appetite. I could really use Hearty Appetite here. We should be able to roll for it pretty soon, though. Okay, cool. I have more health. Or no, my attacks deal more damage. Marauder Wallop or Extending Wallop. This is actually tough. I think Marauder Wallop is going to be better. And I'm just going to play full melee. That's what I've decided.
Superior might.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Hey, double this up for me. Yes! Okay, watch the projectiles. Keep your eye on the birdie. Alright, not bad. Not bad at all, damage-wise, I'll say. Watch the range. Playing melee builds in this game is very stressful. I'm gonna just kill the thing doing the ranged attacks, though. East, huh? How would we do that? Nice. I don't know if... Yes! Yes! I don't know if this build beats Kronos. It's a little tough. I kind of want to re-roll this palm. I have 4 re-rolls.
There.
Yeah. Good. I want Hearty Appetite.
In the name of Hades.
I have 3 air. I could take Wispy Wiles. But I think I deal way more damage if I just re-roll into
Sure, why not?
Hearty Appetite. I did not get it. One more re-roll? I don't know. I'm kind of short on boons. I don't really want any of these. One more reroll.
Let's see how this goes.
Okay. Secret Crush is insane. I forgot about Secret Crush. It's another reason you go Aphrodite here. Cool. Alright.
You're not
Let's
going
go,
to
Cerberus.
sacrifice,
Get behind you and go crazy. Wait, he made 2? He made 2. That's why he was standing still that long. Ah. Shouldn't have taken that much damage. Whoops.
Infested with these things.
I'm missing hearty appetite, but man, I sure do deal a lot of damage. When he starts running like this, it's nice to kind of just put the cast, let him run into it like that. Evade, evade, evade is doing a ton of work for me right now. Ouch. Whew. That was a little fortunate cast placement there. And that was a pretty fast Cerberus. What is this? 14 minutes and 8 seconds?
The dreaded Hound of Hell assumes again a shape.
Look fine. Max CP stacking seems like a fairly safe way to play. I am digging it. I'm looking forward to, I'm really looking forward to Kronos dealing, like, 900 damage to me and killing me.
Almost there. Out of the fields, at least.
Now, surely the tooth is extraneous at this point, right? I don't actually need the tooth. What do I need? Is it damage? Am I going to take my unupgraded Lion Fang to into the game here? What if I take the pin and I just make Kronos kill me? No, I'm going to take the Knuckle Bones. I think minus 15% damage reduction on Kronos is actually going to be really good with how much health that I have.
Goddess.
And also the minus 15% damage that Kronos suffers is going to be good because I don't actually deal that much damage.
Excellent.
I will take a Hydrolite. 5% more health every location. I'm probably going to take a lot of damage. And this lasts for 6 encounters. I think this is good value. I'm going to take it.
Unseen.
Because it lasts for 6 encounters, I get it for the store at the end of the run, so it's probably worth it. Okay, we would really like to get Hearty Appetite. I think we want it enough that I will take 1 billion damage from a mini-boss in Tartarus. Because I have 14 minutes, which is a lot of time. I mean, it's hard to argue with that. Yeah. I'm gonna file this one under hard to argue with damage. Like, I'm not even really doing this right. There we go.
No traitor to the...
I could take the money. I'm not going to, though. Let's go. Hello, boys. Let me get back here real quick. Holy moly. Make sure. Good floor. Oh, 2 things. Oh, compel, we don't care. Dig, we like digging.
Carefully.
Another 8 max life. Lion's Fang is a good pickup. Yeah, my Lion's Fang is not fully upgraded. I think I would consider it, honestly. I should have taken damage there. Oops, shouldn't have taken damage there either. You know, I gotta say, the main concern I had playing this build going in was how much damage I would deal. I'm pretty happy so far with my damage.
Go take your vengeance.
I got the hammers, though.
We've more than enough to spare.
Some vengeance. I think Old Grudge is going to be really good here. Old Grudge plus Knuckle Bones means that is, I believe, a third of Kronos' health right off the top. Which is... If you beat 32 Fear Kronos with Pinkwire, you can do this too. I think if I beat 32 Fear Kronos with this, it's pretty clear evidence that Poseidon is overpowered, I think. Because this is, like, no invest... Like, there's no... My aspect is doing absolutely nothing here. And Poseidon is going crazy. But yeah. Kronos is, I believe, 26,000 health. Phase 1 with max health. And then times... It's 9,000 damage to him right off the bat. Yeah, I'm going to take Old Grudge here, I think. Over life tax? Yeah. So here's a question that I don't know the answer to. Life tax says restore health for 1% of the damage you deal until you reach the limit. Does that mean that life tax will work up to 100 health even with Vow of Scars level 2? Or is this only 50? I'm taking Old Grudge, so it doesn't really matter.
You honor me.
We'll see. Oh, this is going to be tough for him. I can already feel it. Let's make sure we keep moving so we don't get caught in the blasts by the satyrs. That's the big one. You don't want to get satyr blasted. Like that. Oh, that's a lot of damage, though. That was pretty good. With melee builds, it is important to... Oh, that was rough. Oh, that was rough. Alright. Shape up, shape up. I should have gone for the satyrs instead of the tempests. That was a mistake. Okay, so one of the reasons we have so much health is so that we can make mistakes like that. That was... Ow. I think my evasion is starting to wear off. Ah, the build is going south all of a sudden. Things are getting tougher. Yeah, there it goes. I think this could be trouble. Ten minutes. I'm gonna take this. Okay, come on. Come on, East, let's go. Square up.
You test my patience.
I think I got him. I think I got him. 29 damage is pretty good. I'll take that. I have no rerolls. I've gotten so many Demeter boons. Let's go.
Cool
That's a
embrace.
big damage spike, I think. That's 40% more damage.
There it is.
Kind of unfortunate that I didn't get offered, any health. Sure. Have some armor. Oh! Wait. Which one of these is better? It must be Water Fitness, right? There's no way I could get enough money to get another one, so it must be Water Fitness.
A boon away.
I just... Okay, I casually have 50% more damage now. How do Death Defiances work? Do I get 50% of my health back? I think I do, right? Can someone confirm that? Death Defiance, you come back with 50%, 40% health? You get top to 40%. Okay. What is 40% of 519? I think I still lose this, to be honest with you. It's 207. Okay, so I actually have 800 health.
I'm home.
We better not lose this. Welcome back.
So
Thank
you're
you.
keeping...
Either me or you. So how much time shall we require here tonight? In
Oh.
all your wisdom, surely you must know.
This is because I have the timer on.
Oh, this shall take but a trifle, I expect.
Don't act like I won't. Hit you right in the face.
Embarrassing. I have more guests I wish for you to meet.
Okay, we've already phase 2'd him, but I think that was just because of the knuckle bones and... Why didn't he get... I don't know. Not bad. Okay.
Glorious girl.
Oh, he did the... He kind of crossed me up a little bit there. Evade expired. Wow. I have been getting hit a lot, I guess. Alright, thank you, waves. Ow. 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 Okay. Fair enough. Okay.
Time is
Time's up. Oops.
does it. Come, my subjects, prove yourselves to me.
What do I do here? Do I just... I think I just keep hitting him. Oh, well, I definitely don't hit him now. Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm getting slowed. I just immediately...
The strength shall fail you.
Oh, this is... Yeah, no question about it. That's 5 in a row.
I have returned from worse.
Wow.
Suffered much worse than from the likes of you.
20 minutes and 43 seconds. Not bad. Not bad.
May all my kin be damned.
All of us? That's not very nice. Okay, let's do a, I really didn't need knuckle bones, did I? Let's do a recap there. Going for the Hardy Appetite was quite good. The hammers were both really good. What else? Oh, rare cropping the Wave Strike was very good. Life Affirmation, of course. Plentiful Forage helped out quite a bit with the max HP, although it probably gave me less than Water Fitness. This is a really cool build. It involves using the attack, the base attack. Quality weapon agnostic boon stacking. Yeah, this was quality labsing. This build involves using Poseidon on a fairly fast attacking weapon, getting Water Fitness, Life Affirmation, and Plentiful Forage, and Hardy Appetite, and stacking a ton of max HP to basically make yourself a giant cushion. It's very hard for Chronos to break through, or like anything really to break through. I would recommend doing it on a weapon aspect that's maybe a little better suited for it than Mel Staff. Although maybe Staff is good because of the attack hammers. I think the hammers really were kind of the stars of the show here. Obviously, I took Knuckle Bones to take reduced damage from Kronos, which helps. Evade, Evade, Evade expired, which I don't think I've ever actually seen before. Which means I guess I dodged. How many times did I dodge? Is it? I don't think it lists Evade, Evade, Evade. I don't know. The fear is pretty straightforward. I turned down Vow of Blood, which was probably a good idea, so I didn't die early. Vow of Scars at 50% for less healing. It doesn't affect max HP increases. That's nice. The main reason you play this is so you can play Huntress and Vow of Panic. So that you get one less fear, basically, to turn on your Huntress, which gets you through the early game's damage. This was a hammer start. Do this with the Poseidon start just fine. Yeah. All that damage from the Tempests, too. Must have been Kronos fight as well. As you can see, there were lots of different damage sources. This was with Commotion 3 and Dominance 3. Yeah, I really like Commotion 3, Dominance 3 with Huntress early on. I don't think it matters that much. And if I'm taking a boon like Poseidon, I love crowds. But I think we could see, like, it was Dominance 3, Commotion 3, but all throughout the run, I was like, wow, I'm doing so much damage. Part of the reason for that is that the Poseidon waves scale up with our our global damage increases. I can't say this for certain. I'm pretty sure this is true, that there are way more global damage percent modifiers in Hades 2 than there were in Hades 1. And that is one of the reasons why Poseidon is overpowered right now. Is that the waves are not only flat damage, but because they're flat damage, they actually scale way more with damage percent. So for example, Hearty Appetite. Let me just unpin some of this stuff. Hearty Appetite over here is bonus damage per 100 life. It's 50% bonus damage on top of Wave Strike, which I think is like, yeah, 35 base splash damage. So that's scaling up with global damage modifiers. And I think there's way more global damage modifiers in the game than there was before. Can't say for certain, but I can't. I suspect. I suspect. Anyways, this was the run. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that out here. If you're watching on YouTube and you like the video, please like and subscribe. And if you're watching on Twitch, keep watching, I guess. And you can follow me on Twitch at East_25. Thanks, and yeah, have a good day.